Have you ever questioned the sincerity of the people around you? Do friendly smiles and sweet words sometimes hide jealousy and deceit? We often believe we can easily spot those who are genuine, but the truth is, it's not always that straightforward. Jealousy and lies can be skillfully concealed. In today's video, I'll share 10 effective methods to identify jealousy and deception in others. These methods are grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, which has endured for thousands of years. Not only will these techniques help you manage your emotions and achieve peace of mind, but they will also equip you to recognize and deal with jealousy and deceit in others. By applying these principles, you'll grow stronger and wiser, enhancing your ability to build and maintain healthier relationships. These methods will act as a shield, protecting you from toxic connections. Number 1. Observe their attitude when criticized. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most respected Stoic philosophers, once said, "If someone can show me that what I think or do is not right, I will gladly change, for I seek the truth, which never harms anyone." It is the person who persists in self-deception and ignorance who is harmed. This quote underscores that truly wise and genuine individuals remain open to constructive criticism because their main aim is to pursue truth and personal growth. A Stoic, when criticized, views it as an opportunity for self-improvement rather than a threat to their pride. In contrast, individuals who are insecure or deceitful often react defensively to criticism. They may lash out, correct others, or attempt to discredit the critic. This response is driven by a fear of having their flaws exposed or a reluctance to face their own imperfections. Have you ever seen a colleague or acquaintance become angry or defensive when criticized? This may indicate they are concealing insecurities or lacking self-confidence. For instance, a sincere and effective leader listens carefully and responds positively to feedback from their team, recognizing that it promotes growth and contributes to a supportive work environment. On the other hand, a leader who is insincere or jealous may ignore or even punish employees who offer criticism, creating a toxic atmosphere of fear and tension. Reflect on your last experience with criticism. How did you respond? Were you open to considering what was said, or did you immediately defend yourself and dismiss it? Your response can reveal much about both yourself and those around you. Number 2. Attentively notice unintentional comparisons. In our daily lives, we often encounter unconscious comparisons. These aren't just harmless remarks. They can be indicators of hidden jealousy or deceit. According to Stoicism, paying attention to such comparisons is a powerful way to identify jealous and insincere individuals. When someone unconsciously compares you to others, they often reveal more about their own insecurities than about you. For instance, if a colleague frequently compares your achievements to others, it might mean they feel threatened by your success. People who habitually make these comparisons may aim to diminish your value, making you feel inadequate or unworthy. This behavior is often a reflection of their insecurities and a way to create a false sense of superiority. Imagine this scenario. You achieve a significant milestone at work, and instead of congratulating you, a colleague remarks, "That's good, but I think John is still better." This isn't just an innocent comment, it's a sign of jealousy. Your colleague might envy your success and try to downplay it. Recognizing unconscious comparisons helps you identify who genuinely supports you. True friends don't feel the need to compare you to others to validate their admiration or respect. They appreciate you for who you are, not in relation to anyone else. Ask yourself, who in your life often makes these unconscious comparisons? Are they really trustworthy? When you hear demeaning comparisons, how do you feel? Stoic philosophy teaches us to view these remarks as external factors, things beyond our control. This perspective helps protect our inner peace and maintain tranquility. Do you agree with this Stoic approach? If so, like the video. If not, comment 0 so we can explore and discuss the topic further. Number 3. Evaluate people's reactions to your success. In everyday life, how people respond to your success reveals their true feelings. Jealous individuals often show envy, struggling to hide their discomfort when others succeed. They may try to undermine your achievements with baseless criticism or insincere congratulations, masking dissatisfaction. This behavior not only strains relationships, but also highlights negative aspects of their character. There's a well-known saying, "The only person you should strive to be better than is who you were yesterday." People who genuinely respect and support you will celebrate your progress and success, understanding that each achievement is part of your journey towards self-improvement. In contrast, those who resent you may perceive your success as a threat, interpreting it as a reminder of their own shortcomings or lack of effort. Think about the last time you accomplished something meaningful. How did those around you respond? Their reactions often reveal their sincerity. Supportive individuals share your joy, offering encouragement and positivity, while jealous or deceitful ones might minimize your efforts. They may spread rumors, give unwarranted criticism, or downplay your success, labeling it a fluke and ignoring your hard work. When you recognize jealousy or deceit in someone, how should you respond? Will you confront them or create distance to protect yourself? Stoic philosophy teaches us to let go of what we cannot control, focusing instead on self-development and nurturing genuine relationships. Ultimately, a person's true nature can be discerned not only by how they react to your success, but also by how they treat those of lower status. Number 4. Pay attention to their reactions to personal failures. Reactions to personal failures reveal much about an individual. Stoicism teaches that failure is not only a test of patience and maturity, but also a window into one's character and true intentions. Truly strong and honest individuals confront failure with humility and a genuine desire to learn. They understand that failure is an unavoidable part of life, offering opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Instead of blaming others or concealing their shortcomings, they accept responsibility and strive for progress, qualities that make them trustworthy and admirable. In contrast, deceitful and jealous individuals react to failure in a very different way. They often seek external excuses, blaming circumstances or other people, instead of reflecting on their own mistakes. These individuals may resort to bad-mouthing others or fabricating stories to protect their egos. Have you ever encountered someone who habitually blames others for their difficulties? This behavior could indicate jealousy and dishonesty. To better understand this, observe how people handle failure. Do they admit their mistakes and show a willingness to learn and improve? Or do they avoid responsibility and shift blame? An honest person readily acknowledges their flaws and takes steps to grow, whereas a deceitful one prioritizes their ego over the truth. As Daisaku Ikeda once said, "A person's true nature is revealed at times of the greatest adversity." This insight aligns with Stoic philosophy, emphasizing that one's response to failure speaks volumes about their character. Take the time to observe how those around you respond to setbacks. Don't be deceived by superficial words or actions. Have you experienced anything similar? If so, please like this video and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Number 5. Evaluate how they share personal information. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." The way a person shares information not only reflects their inner thoughts, but also reveals their sincerity or deceitfulness. Stoic philosophy advises us to observe how someone discusses their successes and failures. A sincere person will share humbly, focusing on the lessons learned from their experiences. In contrast, a deceitful individual often exaggerates achievements or fabricates stories to impress and manipulate others. Ask yourself, does this person seem overly proud of their accomplishments? Do they emphasize trivial details to bolster their credibility? Furthermore, how they discuss their failures is equally important. An honest individual admits mistakes and shares what they've learned from setbacks. Conversely, a deceitful person avoids discussing failures or blames others, circumstances, or external factors instead of taking responsibility. This behavior often signals insincerity and internal unrest. Jealous individuals may spread personal information with ill intent, revealing secrets entrusted to them, or distorting the truth to harm others. When someone spreads false or negative information, it reflects their attempts to manipulate others' perceptions and create chaos, a sign of their own insecurities and weaknesses. In everyday conversation, pay attention to these signs. Does the person frequently speak ill of others? Do they often compare themselves to others to elevate their own status? These remarks are not just petty schemes but also expressions of jealousy and a troubled soul. By becoming more sensitive to recognizing these behaviors, we can protect ourselves from negative influences. If something raises a red flag, don't hesitate to ask questions. Number 6. Distinguish between praise and flattery. Excessive flattery is often a sign of deception and jealousy that many overlook. While sincere compliments are constructive and genuine, flattery crosses reasonable limits and warrants caution. Remember, your self-worth should not hinge on others' words, especially when those words lack authenticity. Ask yourself, do these compliments align with your achievements, or is there an ulterior motive? Flattery is frequently insincere and may stem from jealousy or a desire to manipulate. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." While receiving compliments can feel gratifying, excessive praise can make you vulnerable to manipulation. Instead of being swept away by insincere words, evaluate them critically. For instance, in the workplace, colleagues who flatter you might not genuinely support you. They may act friendly and praise you publicly, but criticize or undermine you privately. Recognizing and addressing excessive flattery protects you from insincerity and fosters authentic living. Stay vigilant about the motives behind compliments, affirm your self-worth, and use Stoic wisdom to remain grounded. Build relationships rooted in sincerity and mutual respect. Have you ever experienced excessive flattery? How did you feel? And how did you respond? Share your story in the comments below. We value your insights. Lesson number 7. Notice how they interact with those who can't benefit them. Stoic philosophy teaches that respect and compassion should be extended to everyone, especially to those who are weaker or of lower status. A noble soul never looks down on anyone. Observing how others treat those of lower status reveals the sincerity of their actions. Truly thoughtful individuals, whether at the height of power or as ordinary people, treat everyone with respect and kindness, recognizing the inherent value in each person regardless of their position. Whether engaging with a prime minister or a service worker, such individuals maintain a sincere and respectful attitude. In contrast, deceitful and jealous people often show kindness only when it benefits them or when they are being observed. They tend to mistreat or look down on those who offer no advantage, revealing arrogance and cruelty. If someone's attitude toward powerless individuals starkly contrasts with their behavior toward those in authority, it's a warning sign. Such people respect power, not individuals, exposing insecurity and pettiness in their character. For example, a colleague who is kind and polite to superiors but rude and dismissive toward service staff or subordinates demonstrates a lack of genuine respect and integrity. Observing how others treat those of lower status also provides an opportunity for self-reflection. How do you treat vulnerable people? Identifying and addressing your own shortcomings can guide you toward becoming a true Stoic. Remember, how someone treats those of lower status is the clearest reflection of their character. Are you ready to observe and recognize such behavior in others and in yourself? Apply this practice in your daily life and notice the changes it brings. Deception is challenging but essential to safeguard ourselves and our core values in life. Jealous and deceitful individuals can be found anywhere, from close relationships to everyday social interactions. They may appear as good friends but often harbor insecurity and sow conflict. Stoic philosophy teaches us to live with calm and wisdom. By embracing its principles, we can recognize and remove negative influences from our lives. Life is too valuable to waste on those who don't genuinely support you. Use the methods we've explored today to identify and steer clear of jealousy and deception. You deserve a life filled with joy, peace, and positive connections. Thank you for watching this video. If you found these strategies helpful, please share them with your friends and family to inspire positive change together. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss more meaningful content from us. Challenge yourself to implement at least one of these strategies in your daily life, and then return to comment, "I did it," sharing the positive changes you've experienced. I'm always here to listen and connect with you. Let Stoic philosophy be your guide, helping you discover peace and strength as you navigate your journey.